Today our group would like to present about the practice in Takaful policy for Takaful Malaysia. First of all, let me introduce you about the financial institution. Financial institution is the company that engaged in the business of dealing with financial and monetary transaction, such as deposits, loans, investment, and current exchange. Financial institution are encompass a broad range of business operations within the financial services sector, which is banks, trust companies, insurance companies, brokerage firms, and investment dealers. Financial institutions serve most people as financial operations, with individuals and companies relying on financial institutions for transactions and investing. We choose a Takaful policy as financial institution that we want to discuss about their practice, whether they're ethical or unethical. Takaful is a type of Islamic insurance wherein members contribute money into a pool system to guarantee each other against loss or damage. Takaful is derived from SURAYA concepts which are born from Islamic teachings. While conventional insurance is in no way illegal, there are certain aspects of it that breach SURAYA law. Under SURAYA compliant insurance policies, it uses a CAD which are actually contracts. These contracts must be free of riba, maisir and gharar. To simplify how their investment portfolios work, a Takaful insurance company can only invest in halal businesses. Basically, they are not allowed to invest in companies that deal in interest, alcohol, gambling, or provide too much uncertainty. First, marketing focused. It's unethical because most of agents in Takaful industry do a downselling to the customer, which agents convincing the consumers to choose a low-quality product rather than give them the best choice that the consumer could get from it. Next, overselling. Instead of a downselling, typically agents always convincing consumer to choose products that the consumer does not need. Instead, give them an option to choose and give opinion to them which product are best and really need for them invest. Moreover, lack in marketing strategies, which Takaful agents need to intensify marketing and sales strategies to increase sales targets towards achieving the goals and objectives of the firm. For advertising, it is more towards ethical as their promotional strategies also vary. In managing promotional tools, Takaful operators also comply with Islamic principles. For instances, the dress for the model follows the Islamic dress code, such as wearing hijab for women, and the terminologies used are in accordance with Islamic business terms. For example, using the term profit is used instead of interest and participate as an alternative to buy. Management. It's unethical because in the event of an accident or death of a consumer, most Takaful intentionally delaying the settlement claims, causing a long-term process and complicated. Thus, it also providing incomplete or incorrect information. Customers are faced with considerations and uncertainty arising from being unable to understand product complexity. Furthermore, lack professionalism. Certain Takaful agents does not give a professionalism ethics when clients or prospect customers often rely on agents who are representatives of business to provide the correct information and proper guidance, especially when something happens toward their client. The agents do not want to respond or late actions. Then, conflicts of interest involving work and relationships with finances or with consumers. The unethical sales behavior must consider to be a mutual relationship to the consumer and finances, based on a fair and equitable exchange, and when customers see a good relationship, the action feedback may occur. Training focused. It's ethical for having training class, but it's become unethical because even the Takaful would provide a class for training class, but not all company provide training for trainers. Meanwhile, when there is no training, it will unable to make a clear explanation to the new trainer. And a lack of interaction among senior worker and training worker, which could make the trainer gets a less supporter from the senior worker of Takaful. Customer service. The next point is about the Takaful policy based on the customer services. Customer service is the assistance and advice provided by a company to those people buy or use the company product or service. At Takaful Malaysia, they provide customer service to customers because they consider that customers are the heart of the organization. And they always give information or advice to customers in case the customer has a problem. At Takaful Malaysia, they are divided into 4 pillars in the customer service charter, among which are Takaful made accessible, know your customer, timely, transparent and efficient service, and fair, timely and transparent claim statement process. Overall, it shows that Takaful ethics in running their business. This is because Takaful Malaysia meets all the requirements in the principle of ethics, which is honest in delivering information to customers, employees diligently in solving customers' problems, information given to customers accurately, Sharia compliant and maintain customers' information properly. For finance, business capital is to run a Sharia-based business. Takaful uses the concept of wakala as their business model. They will provide an effective agency system in distributing Takaful products with commercial value and provide rewards commensurate with the services provided. In addition, this wakala is responsible in giving advice and solving problems regarding insurance. Finance is ethical in Takaful business because they use the concept of tabaru, which means donations for non-commercial purposes and used to help other participants affected by the disaster. They also provide interest-free loans, namely card. This shows that they run a Sharia-compliant business and reject USURY riba in their business. They also care about others as demanded in Islam. Management. Having a great management team in an organization will enable the employees to accomplish tasks efficiently and be able to establish the relationships among them. Concerning about the unethical practices in the company, employees must accomplish their task faster, especially all of those delayed settlement claims. Unethical practices due to lack of professionalism in handling duties are a common occurrence in Takaful Malaysia. Hence, the Takaful company should able to provide a full disclosure of information about Takaful to their customers. The existence of several conflicts in a company, particularly the conflicts that involving work and relationships with financing or customers, are very common matters. By working together and completing a given task can create team spirit and in turn make the work environment more pleasure. In fact, the customers also feel appreciated and valued, especially for those regular customers. There are few reasons why Takaful contracts are unethical, and here the explanation on how to change it to ethical contracts. 1. To avoid Takaful assisting users to breach claims against the other company, Takaful has to make a good agreement between the company and customer to help them settle down any problem regarding insurance. This will show that Takaful looks more responsible and efficient when handling customer problems regarding insurance. 2. The other problem in the Takaful contract is Takaful fails to pay claims promptly and fairly. Therefore, the suggestion for this problem is, Takaful needs to improve the management and the system of its financial flow. This will help customers build trust and confidence in the Takaful contract while attracting people to apply to Takaful. 3. We also found the Takaful abuse of sensitive information. For this problem, Takaful needs to do the analysis of the sensitive information so that Takaful can take in good care of the customer's sensitive information. Therefore, Takaful can be more alert and more considerate in organizing the customer's sensitive information. Takaful policy unethical practices in the term of training workforce. This happened because the employee are not capable of discharging their duties well. Even though the employees are qualified and capable of having an understanding of the rules and the principle of Sharia compliance, but however the low exposure of training program can be the result of the lack interaction between senior employee and training employee. This is because there is no bond were created at first. In order to have a competent and capabilities employees, they should create a mentoring program whereby the more experienced member or senior officers would provide guidance and tutelage to their less experienced counterpart. This program not only can help one another in sharing the experiences, but also help in creating the good environment for all employee. The employee should be encouraged to do better work so that the customer know that they are dealing with a competent, honest, financially sound, and will treat them fairly. That's all from us. We hope Madam Rahana can enjoy and understand our presentation well. Thank you.